world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. This quote was said by St. Augustine, an early Christian theologian and philosopher whose writings influenced the development of Western Christianity and Western philosophy. I do not want to live a stagnant life, growing up and living in the same place my whole life. I want to explore and travel, and meet new people and experience things I couldn't in Greenwich, Missouri. I have a desire to travel, to learn about and experience the people and places of this world. Many things have influenced my love of traveling, including my friends, family, and past experiences. The first is my grandpa. He loves telling stories. I could sit and listen to him for hours. I rode with him on a 5-hour car trip, where he talked 90% of the time, and it never got dull. He tells stories from being stationed overseas in the Air Force, in which he flew an airplane in the Vietnam War. He says you get a whole new perspective from above, and it is a lot more beautiful. He has seen the worst parts of the world and the best parts of the world, all from being in the military. He also talks about traveling the US. When he returned and retired from the Air Force, he bought a Harley Davidson 2-seater motorcycle, which he and his wife, my grandma, traveled the 48 continuous states of the US. He said traveling by motorcycle has its ups and downs. Traveling through Death Valley is one of the downs, but taking the highways through the Smoky Mountains and getting a breath of fresh air was one of the highs. All of his stories make me want to follow in his footsteps. Another reason for my desire to travel is the family vacations we go on annually. Every summer in late July or early August, we take a vacation to a new destination. Most of the time, they let us help choose a place. My parents value memories over objects or gifts, and I am indebted to them for it. Most of the things I remember from my childhood are our vacations. To the ocean, Mount Rushmore, on a cruise through the Smoky Mountains, Yellowstone, Alaska, you name it. We have many more, and those memories are the most vivid ones I have. Even when we were low on money, as it was a bad year for farming, we would budget some money and still take a trip, even if it were a cheap one, to a neighboring state. The third reason is the thrill of exploring. I love visiting state and national parks as much or more than I do man-made attractions. Being able to see natural beauty is something I love doing. I get a certain irreplaceable thrill by exploring and discovering Earth's many wonders. It makes me regret leaving and makes me eager to return or go explore somewhere else. These reasons should give you an idea of why I love traveling and who I am as a person. As St. Augustine said, the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. So many people I talk to have hardly been out of the state where they were born. They only know their surroundings, nothing more. They have only seen one side of the story, one page of the book. Sometimes I have to remind myself not to take my family vacations for granted, as so many people never have a chance to go on them, much less travel.